Here I am in my garden on a beautiful sunny day, experiencing what is true pleasure. And this morning when I woke up just before 7 on a day when it's my day off. I created a day off many years ago, and it took me a very long time to be able to keep it. It's Fridays. But on this occasion, I'm well into that. That was part of the work of becoming a really skilled entrepreneur, to know that I had to work less and to create a time frame which was way, way less to be able to do all the work that I do. And in fact, the less I work in terms of hours, the more potent I am in terms of delivery. So there's this piece which, if I know that I have time off, then I know that I can work with this accelerated potency, very different than working hard. So here I was on a Friday morning, knowing that there were a few things I needed to do. They were all part of the pleasure. And I got up and I fed the cats, and then I just went straight back to bed. And it wasn't even that I was tired. I was in that delicious, dreamy space, which is all about just, you feel so good when you wake up. And often I'm immediately focusing on things like emails and that. Actually, I do have one other thing that I do now, which is I specifically work with red light therapy. And I shine the red light on my naked body for 15 minutes to 20 minutes in the morning, and I do meditations during that time. But my wandering eye can easily get into emails. I like them in the morning. It's like a preference, actually, to do all of that in the morning. But in order to take the pleasure, I have to stop myself from doing all of the little things that I would naturally get involved in. So today was one of those days. So I went back to bed. One of the cats got back on the bed with me, so I had one hand on a panther, so I'm stroking him, and the rest of the experience was to go back to bed, to just lay back and lounge and contemplate deep stillness, profound pleasure of the feel of the sheets. I've always been a massive lover of linen and cotton, and I really have, it's a pleasure, like it's a thing that I really, really love, getting into bed, feeling that level of contentment. And that was another pleasure that I indulged in at some point. I made sure that I bought these incredible linen sheets so that I could do just that. The difference in the feeling of getting up like this is just, it's like a reward. Body is completely relaxed, nervous system calm, the way that I'm thinking about things. And I think you might notice that there are times when you're really focused on stressful things, and it's like a habit. You just keep going back to it, back to it, back to it, back to it. And your mind starts to become the monkey mind. You can't get away from anything. You're just constantly worrying. And we have to learn how to break that pattern, because worrying doesn't do anything. It doesn't accelerate anything at all. All it does is it's a draining energy. So to fill your tanks up again, you have to consciously move towards this sense of slowing down, pleasure, taking time. And this is one of the skills that I really believe we have to learn. So I'm just telling you about it and inviting you to consider getting up, feeding the animals. The little animals might be your kids, and going straight back to bed, and just spend another 30 minutes on you.